this crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Barrels ahead. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
That coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Aller. Takes the easy one to the back.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Campbell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Got a man. It's Singleton. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. Motion from the wideout. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Patriots defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
To the air, it's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
They'll run the screen. It's a running room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Just going to keep it after the snap. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll call for the fair catch here. Back to throw, it's Wegman. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Hard running there. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route.
The big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the Cougars get enough for the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football and go make a play and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground.
And if I'm the running back, I'm like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
It's complete to the left. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Wegman. He wants to go deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Cougars. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Houston going up tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on that last play, you'd love to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him, and nobody's close. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the run, it's Singleton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Easy.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. To the air, it's Allard. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move, he fires. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. And after taking the lead, guys, we still coming.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To the air, it's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run it from the gun.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth.